Hi, I'm Dave Dinkel with your 2-minute tip. The question is, what liability do you have in a hard money loan? Now, I've talked before in other 2-minute tips about the liability involved in real estate investing is limited to the contract, meaning whatever the contract says your liability is, that's your liability. Typically, that's the earnest money deposit unless there is something else in your contract. But now let's say you're financing that property and you're getting a hard money loan. What's your liability? Well, it's in your documents, a mortgage note or deed to trustee, trustee's deed, whatever. It says there what your liability is. Well, your first thought might be, well, the house. I will give him the house and walk away. But you better read the fine print, because in my hard money loans, for example, I cross-collateralize that property with anything else you own. Now, the other part of it is remember that interest rate is going to clink on even after you walk away until the property is foreclosed on, or you deed it back to the hard money lender. Now, if you're going to have to leave it, you need to go and talk to him. Don't just disappear. Say to him, look, Jim, it just didn't work out. All these things went wrong. I'd like to give you a deed in lieu of foreclosure. And when you do that, part of what the deed should say, and your attorney should be able to put it together, is that you're released from all liability from that property as well as any other properties that might have been involved. Now, cross-collateralization is kind of interesting because there's a liability associated with if you have a lien on one property in many states and many counties. That lien transfers to any other properties you have. I'll talk about that in another 2-minute tip because it's a little bit complicated. Be careful. If you have a property and in your county it cross-collateralizes with other properties and you take on a property that has a lien, you've got the property, you've got the lien, and you've got the liability. That's enough for today's 2-minute tip. I'll see you in the next 2 minutes.